Court is calling 2023 CR 4941, State of Texas versus Anthony Tyrone Jack Woodard. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state, for the defense? And are you Mr. Woodard?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, pay attention. Here, this is not just a routine court day. Anthony has already pled guilty, but today's real battle, it's all about how much mercy the court's willing to show. And spoiler alert, that depends a lot on what comes next.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You entered a plea of guilty on February 12th. According to your plea bargain agreement, the state is silent on your application. And of course, they say that if you did not appear, you would be subject to the full range of punishment. So you're here, so that's a good thing. And also, you're going open to the court in the sense with regards to punishment.
That's right, Judge.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and the TAP evaluation?
State has, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Judge.
All right. The state is silent. You say you have a witness?
I did, Judge. I called his girlfriend, Tanisha, first.
All right. Mr. Kuntz, don't downgrade people's position and people's lives.
And here comes Tamisha, the girlfriend and, likely, Anthony's best hope today. Witness testimony from loved ones can be a game changer in sentencing hearings. But will her words sound like truth or damage control?
I always like to lift people up.
Good morning. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yeah. All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. All right, and on this side, if you are going to talk, ask the deputy just move you down to the other end. If you'll state your name for the record.
Tanisha Jackson,
All right.
Tanisha, who are you to Anthony?
his girlfriend.
And what do you do for a living?
I work at Waste Connections for the city.
How long have you,
Waste Connections.
for the city of San Antonio?
Yes.
Okay.
And how long have you been there?
4.5 years.
What sort of hours do you do?
From 7 to 7:30.
So you
From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So 12-hour shifts?
Yes.
How many days a week?
Monday through Friday.
Do you have children?
1,
How old is your child?
13.
And does she stay with you?
Yes.
Does Anthony have children?
Yes.
How many children does Anthony have?
3.
And what are their ages?
One just turned 6 on Monday. One will be 5 next month, and one just turned 5 in March.
This is big. Judges don't just sentence crimes, they sentence people, showing that Anthony's not just a defendant but also a hands-on dad. That could seriously sway the court's perception if it holds up under cross-examination.
What kind of father is Anthony to those children?
Active father. He's proactive with any activities going on with school, outside of school. There is a routine from Thursday to Sunday with the parents of the other children that he gets them every other weekend. But with my daughter specifically, he's proactive. I'll be honest with you, I'm not on none of her paperwork. He does all the activities, parent conference, because I can't honestly do it because I'm at work majority of the time. That's pretty much it.
So he's a good dad,
Yes,
and he helps you out a lot.
yes.
Now, we obviously are asking the judge for a huge favor today, which is to give him a chance on probation, right?
Correct.
And you know Anthony's history, don't you?
Yes.
He's been to prison before,
Correct.
and he's struggled with some things, hasn't he?
Correct.
What do you think Anthony could make it on probation?
I do. As far as with the classes, I think he was on probation before and he finished all the classes. I think he was reported like every week or once a month, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure how his rotation was, but I know he was pretty active with reporting.
Are you aware of Anthony's childhood and background?
Yes.
The trauma that he suffered as a child?
Yes.
Let that sink in. His mother died while he was locked up. That's not just trauma, that's compounded pain, and it speaks volumes about the emotional baggage he's bringing into this courtroom. But does trauma excuse criminal behavior? That's the real legal and moral tightrope here.
Both of his parents were addicts.
Yes.
His mother was a prostitute.
Yes, and passed away while he was incarcerated. Yes.
And he was raised by a grandma.
Yes.
But even to this day, would it be fair to say that Anthony suffers from depression and maybe some other issues?
Correct. In childhood, yes.
And do you think he needs psychological counseling? Do you think he needs drug rehab or classes or something like
Yes,
that?
like childhood trauma, yes.
All right.
Mhm.
And I know thankfully, you're not versed in the drug world,
Yes, I'm
right?
not.
So, but you do feel like Anthony struggles maybe with substances at times.
Correct, yes.
And do you think that him getting counseling or treatment would be a good thing?
Yes.
But realistically, it probably stems from the depression and the childhood trauma.
Yes.
Okay. So he probably needs counseling to start with that and move forward, right?
Correct, yes.
If he's able to get probation, do you think he'll follow the rules?
Yes.
Is he a rule follower?
Yes. I have rules, so you have to follow my rules.
And is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge? Obviously, you're with Anthony. He's helping you raise your own child, and you care for him a lot, don't you? And you want her to give him a chance?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions. The prosecutor may ask you a couple of questions, but that's it.
All right, any questions?
Briefly, Your Honor. You were aware that Anthony was on parole at the time of his arrest, correct?
Which
I'm sorry.
which case?
On the case we're here for today.
No, I don't think he was on. I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
And you were aware that there's 4.1 grams of cocaine found in the
Okay, cue the tension. Just when the emotional defense is gaining traction, the prosecution hits with hard facts. Drugs, firearms, parole status. This is courtroom chess, and the DA just moved their queen.
house.
I actually was at work, so I didn't get the call until in the process of it happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you aware that there were several firearms found in the house?
There was several. One weapon was actually a BB gun that was actually mine. And the other weapon, I don't believe anything about another weapon. And when I talked to the officer, he actually gave me a written of everything.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming down.
Judge, I'll call my clients.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Anthony Woodard.
All right, defense.
Thank you, Judge. Anthony, you heard Tamisha talk and you heard what I was saying. I want to talk to the judge a little bit about your background and your childhood. And I know you struggle to talk about this. You don't like talking about this, do you? And in fact, I didn't learn some of the stuff about you until very recently. Is that right? Yes, sir. You kind of hold it in, don't you? Yes, sir. But unfortunately, both of your parents were drug addicts. Is that right? Yes, sir. And you were raised by a grandma because they couldn't take care of you. Yes, sir. Were they living on the streets? Yes, sir. And you heard me mention also.
Now we are in devastating territory. A child watching his own mother engage in prostitution. That's not just heartbreaking. It's legally relevant. Why? Because childhood trauma can impact mental health, decision-making, and yes, even sentencing outcomes.
That unfortunately your mom was a prostitute. Is that right? Yes, sir. And was she in the same neighborhood you were at? Yes, sir. So you've seen her do what?
So I understand.
Okay. You, unfortunately, as a child, were exposed to her business, right? And look, the judge knows, and you're very honest about things. You started getting in trouble when you were in high school, didn't you? Yes, sir. And probably some anger issues and sadness and depression things, right? Yes, sir. Now, you've unfortunately found yourself in prison a couple of times and things like that, and you're back in the court system. Are you happy to be back in the court system? Is this something that you like?